Lynn flags to this shooting again, but I can hear the karaoke going there, you know what I mean? Aye, so I'm just at Glasgow Cross, and what's that place there? Rock and Roll. A good place. Just me. The Turkish place here, and there it's there. The Turkish restaurant, that's supposed to be good, but I've never been in there. I'm sounding like a food critic, no, I mean I'm out for a talk or what, not do a pub and finger review. But there's the green man again, so I'm just going to walk along. So it's a Saturday night, it's just after 8 o'clock, and I've just come out of wonder to say I was going to come out earlier. Aye, so when I was talking about that video the other night, I was talking in the video, the one I put out a few days ago, with Gary and Harry. It was doing Dumfries Young Offenders way back in '82. Somebody came and says to you never mentioned it when you get the jail down there. So what happened is Gary and Harry were down there. Do you know that's the photo on the thumbnail? Two young lovable rogues. And me and Albert we got a linear motor after we started, and the two went down. We were all shooted and booted, looking the part. So we got into the visit and we saw Gary and Harry, and at the time it was vinyl records get on then, the LPs. I'm sure it was Breakfast in America, Supertramp, and what's that, Australian, Men at Work. I can't remember the other ones we hunted in, but hunted in a few, you know what I mean? I think you pay a fortune for them now. So here's Maggie Mays. This turned into a rock and rodeo. Back to the pub review again, look. Aye, it's supposed to be quite busy, so it is. And there's all the bouncers there, look. There's Do Brazil, this is there. Clouds Charcoals. Another place, Bucks Bar. Aye, so we went back to Dumfries. So me and Albert went down to the visit. We hunted them in the LPs, but we hunted in the most important thing. What they were waiting for was the best soft red seal black that you could get. So we got that into them, so they were quite happy. So me and Albert's got off. I always remember it was a Sunday. I'll be back in '82, and Albert's like, we've got the warehouse tonight in Mardi Gras in Dunlop Street. The Brigade will remember that. And before we, somebody shouted here. Aye, so before we went home, Albert's like that. His name's Moffat, and he went, how do we not go to Moffat Woolen Mills? I says, I didn't even know it was existed. So Albert went, aye, we're going to the warehouse tonight so we could get the sheepskin. And a sheepskin each. Blah 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 with the business. So I went, right, okay then. So we went in the bother, the tags off, we got out. We're halfway, well, we're nearly down the road, we got to Motherwell. And the next minute, fucking, there's this van, it wasn't the traffic and that, and there was only one copper in it. And I went, Albert's like, he's giving me the lights and all that. I mean, you're probably speeding or something. You know what I mean? We've got the sheepskins in the boot, and the next one we've stopped. Not expecting to get a tug, because we were at, nobody saw us coming out that woolen mill. And what happened is, I'm just getting along Argyle Street. Aye, so what happened was the copper, it was himself, he went out to Albert, and he's like, if you came from Moffat, but Albert know the pattern or not, and he's like, no sir, no that. He says, he's talking all polite and that. He says, we've come up, we were down at Leeds, we're car salesman. I'm not saying all this, you know what I mean? So we're doing it, looking at cars and that. I was like, right. Then the next minute we were like, about the Moffat, did you get through Moffat? And I was like, no. He says, we reported this car. We were like, what? He says, there's been 2 sheepskins still for Moffat Woolen Mill. I was like, what? Fuck. I feared it and I'm looking, but there was nowhere to fucking run you. I'm like, I'm ready to do a John Travolta, a bolter, but there's nowhere to go. Still getting along Argyle Street here. So the next minute he's like, Albert, can you stay about the car? And he's like, aye, and I'm listening. And he's like, can you open the boot? And I went, certainly. I've got the passenger window in and I'm listening, and So obviously he's going to see the sheepskins. And I heard them go like, oh, there's sheepskins here, and Albert went, aye, we bought them down in Leeds at a market. So we went, right, mind to have a look? And I went, aye, and there was one tag still on one of them, and it says Moffat Woolen Mills. And that's what they were like, oh, they says you're under arrest. I was never in front of you. And alright lads, there's a good people doing a thing, mate. They're getting out the tea and all that, people. But as I say, there was nowhere to run to. And I was like, game's up. So he's like, fucking radioed assistance. Before you know it, we're in the van, get back to Dumfries in the police station. They've charged us with stealing 2 sheepskins. So we went to court on the Monday expecting to get out. Lawyers like that, he says, oh, sheriff's not going to let you out. PF's opposing bail and all that. What do you think? It was an international crime or something? And so anyway, we're in, got a 2-week remand. So we've just left Dumfries prison, Jessefield, on a Sunday, tea time. We're going back on Monday at tea time, and as soon as we go to there, the guy at the gate was the guy who took the visit pass off us. And he's like, fucking hell, we went. He says, let's go away, we went, phone the hall and tell McDonald that, his brother and that son, to stay this time. We're like, fuck's sakes. So me and Albert, we get put in as a wee remand there in Dumfries. So we get put into the remand, and we get they dubbed us up together. So we're shouting, I'll try to get this hash to eat a bit, you know what I mean? And somebody says to us, look, you have to go to the dentist 4 days later. So for 4 days we were going down to the medical fucking thing, we see the doctor and all that, and see we've got 2 feet, he's like, what, 2? He's like, aye, but I knew what we were up to, you know what I mean? But God loves a trier, and me and Albert were certainly triers. So we went out to the dentist a few days later, and usually the convicted for the YO are allowed to mingle in the waiting room, but they went to the dentist as well, Harry and Gary, but stirring us like that. No, I'd put them in another room. So we're like, fuck. So I've been shouted in to see the dentist, and I did have a kind of a bad teeth. I took for that's what he's like, what is it? And I went there and he went, alright, and before you know it, he's fucking yanked my teeth out. He took 2 out. I was like, and I've come out with a fucking towel with blood and all that, and Albert's like, what happens? I says, he took my fucking teeth out. He's like, what? I went, aye, so he shouted at Albert, and he went, aye, fuck that, the hurdle going in. He went, no, I'm alright now. So went back to the cell. I was in fucking agony. And Harry and Gary, they did get a bit out of it, soothe the pain. So that was just a wee story for me and Albert. So we went to court after 2 weeks. Oh, the sheriff, as I said, oh, you stupid Glasgow crooks and blah 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 blah. I was what? I was 21, Albert was 20. So he gave it to his 3 months. We were like that, fucking shocked, you know what I mean? So I'd done a book years later, and I was going to call it chapter 2 Wolves in Sheep's Clothing, but I never called it that. And Albert, I was writing about Albert in the book, and Mainstream Publishing republished it. But this fucking Fraser's, Carnage Street, go this way again. Aye, so they says they were going to publish it, but there was all these different names, and so you can't put Albert's right name in and thing with convictions no spent or something. So I called him Alan Buchanan in the book, and the same as Harry, he couldn't, same as his wasn't spent, so I called him Jack Woods. Alright, Jack. Good Alice. So me and Albert got 3 months, and what we done, we went back to Dumfries, and I went to Berlin. Albert went up to Glenolco, but what happened is the 2 of us appealed against it, and we got interim liberation, whereas we appealed against the sentence, and the High Court judge must have played like that. Let them out, we can go back to the sheriff, they'll give them 6 months. So that's what happened. So we got out, and a couple of months later, we'll go to the appeal court. I went to my lawyer, no, I walked out, I went in to see Garland and Company, Joe Shields at the time, and I walked out if I handed myself in, I got out for Christmas Eve, so I done that, and I got out Christmas Eve, I had to get out of Dumfries, but then I went to Berlin, Albert, he went up to Glencoe, so they kept it at 3 months, so that was us. We got out, and that was the end of my dealings with Albert. At the time we were doing jewellers and that and all, but Albert was more subtle. He wasn't the smash and grab and running it. We would get in the suits that had distract somebody, and Albert, he cut on his throat in Italian, but he could talk about, I think he ended up in Italian that after it. I was thinking, but no look, Albert's no longer with us, sad to say, you know what I mean? Rest in peace, Albert. So, Albert, the next year, 83, I was wanted for a load of jewellers, and I got arrested coming off a plane at Benidorm, you know what I mean? So, obviously out of jail there years later, you know what I mean? But we can get into that some other time, maybe, so maybe not. What am I doing? I got Spanish police. So, when I get arrested coming off the plane, I was in Berlin, and the jewellers was all these jewellers at ID parades, and I never get picked out. But I went down to Carlisle, and I get picked out down there, and back to Berlin. 18 months. I took a copper with a motor. A lot of people are like, oh, you don't speak about that much. Well, somebody says the other year, as if I was telling lies, I says, well, it's in the book for 12 years ago, you know what I mean? And, but I got 18 months for that. This was up in Springburn. And that's why they were arresting me coming off the plane. I'd got the yearly passport that you could get. And I went earlier in somebody else's name. You could get it at George Square. So, that was me in Berlin for the Benidorm thing. But there's some of the good people there, the volunteers. Alright, how you doing? Doing a lot of good work there. I doing a lot of good work there, people, you know what I mean? I think they're getting the homeless tea and coffee and all that. So, you know, a wee shout out, you know what I mean? So, Albert, what happens? I'm in Berlin for hitting this copper. Alright, how you doing, lads? Good. There's a young team there, huh? The ones I've tried to talk to for that. They look as if they're drunk today, but that's that, innit? Saturday, innit? But Albert and me were in Berlin, so I ended up getting 18 months for running the copper. What happened? It wasn't really that injured. And 18 months, but they wanted me to get into Durham, to go to Carlisle Crown Court, and Albert had a charge. I think it was a fucking fraud checkbook or something, so he was going down to London. So luck or unluck, I was like the two were in the van together for Berlin, going to Durham, where I've been kicked. No, we went to Stockton, then we went to Durham, then I get dropped off there. Casino, merchant casino out there. I get 6 months in there. Bit far. 8 years ago I was bad for there, and I'm not happy to say this, but I got 6 months for assaulting a bouncer. And when I got to the police station, they had to drag me in the fucking van and all that, cuffs me in my back. I woke up in the morning and just steaming, you know what I mean? As I spoke about in the other videos, where there's people, they're getting arrested and they wake up in the morning, they're drunk, they don't know what they've done, for it could be murder. So I woke up and I just didn't know what that happened. I was in the casino, and the next morning, fucking CID and that's come out the door and that, and they went, oh, you were terrible last night. I went, I says, I'll be pleading guilty to assaulting the bouncer. I says, fucking steaming, don't know what I'm doing. And there's people enjoying themselves there. Homeless project, we're doing it, alright? Right lads, how you doing, mate? Alright, just doing a wee video, aye. Right, see you later, right, mate? Cheers. Aye. another homeless project. Boys are all starting at there, fucking terrible. They can't even get a house, you know what I mean? They stay here, it's fucking, I don't know. But if I've got any money, I always try to give somebody something if I'm walking by. I've got my card on us, but fuck all money on it tonight. So anyway, getting back to the police station after the assault in the casino. So I went, I'm pleading guilty and all that, and they went, oh, it's worse than that. I went, what do you mean it's worse than that? They went, well, when you get dragged into the van, I went, aye, he said, you threatened to fucking slash, shoot and blow the fucking police up. I went, what? I didn't remember that at all, you know what I mean? Didn't remember that one bit. And they went, aye, you'll see it the next day. And that's what definitely happened. I went to court and I went to court and that was the charge. And I've ended up, I've got out in bail, and I had out in bail. It was an exclusion zone though to get into the city centre. So the places were mounting up for me from being barred. I'd already been barred for pubs, clubs, casinos, strip clubs, cafes. Fuck. Everywhere, you know what I mean? You could think of, but my fault. Drugs and drink were a big part of my life, you know what I mean? I just spiralled into that addiction, which a lot of people does and a lot of people don't. But as a woman commented in the last video, she says, you've just got to sell a shake and a dust, get back up and try and get yourself sorted. So I ended up getting 6 months for that, and while I was in Berlin, I get 2 months for what for? A break should have beast in an aeroplane. For fuck's sake. Who gets to jail in an aeroplane in January when it's fucking snowing or the weather's freezing? Going to Fuerteventura and is it no be you're supposed to get a nick coming back? Well, I get a nick before it. Get hold off the plane. And there was an argument with this guy, you know. I mean, I'm not really kidding you. He's an idiot. I had to plead guilty to get him away with it. I didn't know him, you know what I mean? But we get 2 half of plane up this corridor, and this coppers came to me. He's gunned up. And he went, oh, I know you. I've been up at your house at the Hagenfield Lock, and a load of drama happened up there years ago. With the car and that, the blink fucking motor. And I went, aye, I says, what are you doing here? He says, I've got me a cushy job. And I went like that, I says, that a gun you got? He went, of course it is. I says, was you armed when you were up at mine? He went, aye. He says, but I've got a cushy number here. I went, right. He says, listen, you'll probably not get the nick. I says, getting the nick. I says, I'm losing my holiday. Oh, he says, well, you're definitely losing that. He says, but the sergeant's away on the plane to take statements, blah, 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 blah. Another guy's shouting, it's him with the scar. He fucking done it and all that. I was like, I ain't bothered, mate, know what I mean? Fuck, he done it. So, we're in the Merchant City. Just going to go and wander. Well, there's a wee fucking, I was out of breath tonight. Wee fucking steps he's going. So, aeroplane, standing in this corridor, and that screw I told you with the gun, he's like that. Aye, no bother, he didn't know I started the gun. So he was seeing the sergeant who'd be back out, and the other guy shouting, oh, it's him. So next one the sergeant did come out and he went, I put the 2 of them under arrest. The other guy shouting, I can't lose my holiday. I'm shouting, you fucking lost that, you know what I mean? I says, you're shouting, you're going to do me in and all that, you know what I mean? You're fucking idiot. And so anyway, they took me again up police station, and when I got in there, I'd never been in there, you know what I mean? So instead of a sea view at Fuerteventura, I had a sea view for Greenock. Fuck, a big difference. And so they went like, you've probably got 6 hours, and I went, aye, what? I don't know if to do my convictions or whatever, but 6 hours, aye, that is it. And I went down and they gave us my card and all that, possessions, watch card, belt and that. and it's Copperwell at Greenock Police Station. Very good place there, metropolitan. You know what I mean? Let's have a wee look. Up there, I'll be busy in there the night. Trendy cocktails, French martinis, etc. I can make some of them, do you know that? Fuck, I'm not sure if I can. It's the only one I can make. And I've been told I need a damn fresh French martini. So, this copper at Greenock, he's like that. Straight back to Glasgow in. I need bother. I says, well, this one here, he went, he says, but you're not welcome. He says, we don't want you in town. He says, you've no money anyway. I says, isn't there? There's fucking plenty of dosh and that cared. So I went like that. Fuck it, I mean, I went into this thing there. There's the other pub there, number 64. Alright, lads. Just doing a wee video, mate. No, just a wee, going to put it on. Right, lads. He says, you're on live. I went, no, I've not done it live. And there's another pub in Eels. A big pub. The Blackfriars, that's an old pub over there. That looks jumping in there tonight. In Eels. Other pubs there. I used to get into a pub up here years ago. Bar Home, we're just coming along here. But the town's quite busy, to tell you the truth, tonight. It was raining earlier. I didn't want to come out and do a video and catch the little folks. It's always raining here anyway. So there's that Bar Home. That used to be good years ago. Many years ago, sort of 8 years ago or something. But come down here now and again. And that's the Merchant Square. Fuck it, just have a walk in here. Fuck your bottle of water. I wasn't in here, but I'll just have a wee walk through because you can get this other door, and at this Metropolitan there's a bit you can sit outside. There's a wee restaurant that in there. Sober. Aye, I'm sober the night. Fuck for a change. Water. Aye, there's another restaurant. Table 28. It's not after 8. Well, it is after 8, table 28. And look at that big screen up there. Fucking hell. I think this place was jumping last night for Scotland. Oh, it's Italy and Albania the night. If you can see that. It's 2-1 to Italy, 24 minutes gone. I watched the other game earlier with Spain and Croatia. Spain won 3-0. That was a good game. There's the Metropolitan there with the fancy cocktails. And my French martinis are better. Ask a few of my pals, they'll tell you. They're probably going, they're shite. I'm just saying it because we're getting for fuck all. I think there's a tenner in there. Right, mate? Wee guy like that. Jumping in there Saturday night. That is quite a good place in there, to tell you the truth. Right, that's me coming through this door. Aye, so was it this, talking about this, integrated, so I went down to the Witherspoons, and got steaming. Before you know it, I'm going to the police station to give my Vicky and fucking in the Daily Record days later, and there was a guy, the guy done a few comments, man, early years, he's like aye, that fucking prick blank. Deprived me of my holiday for 3 hours, blah 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 blah. I need bother, mate. Fuck. Get on with it. Fuck. Never mentioned nothing about the other guy. So, that place there, I don't know, it used to be a big open air place last year. Where is it? It's in it. I don't know if that was opened yesterday for the football. I don't know. But see all these flats up here, they've all just fucking sprung up as well, you know what I mean? And there's that Daba restaurant there, and there's another one down there, the Green Gate. We were in it last week, me and the partner, it was young Matthew, it was good, you know what I mean? So, coming along, I didn't even know I was going to go this far, you know what I mean? In the Merchant City, but it's usually, right, saying that's usually busy and people get paid. That's the entrance of that place there. Look at these flats, Jesus. And that place over there, that used to be Goldberg's. Fucking hell. They owned that Every Woman Wants and all that. Aye, remember that in the early 80s. But they flats, look at them. Fucking amazing, man. Crackers. We've got that type of money, but there's a lot of good flats about here. Up there, we'll get balconies and all that. Aye, so I fucking stood outside growing up. I said in the daily, I stood out to growing up post because they said don't get into growing up. When my hands up with Vicky and there was a 40 me in the reckon, he's sticking his 2 fingers up, just like getting ready to get out shot, sticking his 2 fingers up to the law. But that was the drinking drugs then, you know what I mean? Because when I was in Berlin, that 8 month, I got 2 months for the plane, by the way. And place out there, Citation. That's the old Sheriff Court there. You saw me come out, and there was a wee side bit along there. And is that Hutchison Street, that bit? No, Brunswick Street, Hutchison Street, the other side. You saw me come out and for the car, and I remember he escaped through there. He's no longer with us now. Tommy, good guy, you know what I mean? He was doing Dumfries YOY as well, years ago. And I always had a smile on his face, you know what I mean? He's unfortunately passed as well. I met his pal in Tesco a couple of years ago, and it was him that was telling me that Tommy, he was no longer with us. Aye, so when I was in Berlin, that 8 month, it was 6 months and the 2 months for the plane. I ended up, somebody says to me in there after a month or something, get yourself on a Thursday, you can go to the AA come in, or the CA. You get a cup of tea and that, a biscuit, and some of the people brought sweeties and that, and I went, fuck, I'll go. But after a few weeks, I was like that, I kept going, and the screws in Berlin were actually going like that, oh, you're keen. I went, aye, at first I was just there for the biscuits and the tea to get out the cell and that, but I was keen. I went, I had a long think about it. I went, you know what, I'd been out years and years, and I went, I was there 8 months, to tell you the truth, that 8 months was murder, you know what I mean? And after then fucking, well, spent 10 years, 5 months in it, did 8 months, but as you get older, I think I was 54 at the time, and it was just horrible, and the screws were even, somebody said, they still want to bat on your cunt, and I was like, oh, what? At my age, you know what I mean? And back in the day, I caused it and all that, and all the rest of the screwed bat your cunt and you battered them, so it was tit for tat, so you got what you gave out of that. So in Berlin doing that sentence, I was not getting converted, but I went, kept thinking, a lot of reflections and that, and I was lying there, well, in 4 months, but it seemed like 4 years to tell you the truth. And I was thinking to myself, I said, what's put you in here is drink and drugs. I was out of serious crime, you know what I mean? This was 2015, so it's 9 years ago. And I says, I put myself in here. And the more I went to these meetings, the more I was realising that, you know what I mean? But there's clues what I was talking about, the young ones and all that. I've got a treat, I used to get it with that money, but getting out all the fancy trainers and all the rest of it. So, that citation I was talking about, I just passed by there, sorry. That used to be Sheriff Court, the citation bit where the pub and restaurant is. That's the, that used to be the fines office, and that was the old Sheriff Court, it's the line there. But see there, the Corinthian, that was a court and all, that was a sheriff and jury, Lanarkshire House, that people from back nature, no, it sat as a sheriff and jury, and it sat as a high court. Let's have a wee look. It's actually opened in it, so it wouldn't be Mr. King. He pays the lowest wages, you know what I mean? Alright? Yes? Don't worry, I'll not put you in it. No, don't worry. I'm just ready to come in, eh? You're just at the jail? Alright, I'll not put you in it. You're not in it anyway. Do you want to look at her? She's dying again, like. I'm just at the jail. You go to there. Just a wee walk and talk round about the town. Because I feel like it. It's just a wee hobby.
Is that on TikTok?
Yeah, YouTube. 3 bits going TikTok and that, know what I mean? Right, I'm on it as well. Right. Right, I'll see you later. The lassie's laughing in the jail. Don't film me. Then she shouts, aye. What in it? Then she's shouting, what you filming for? And I says, oh, can you believe here's the rain coming on? She says, what are you filming for? I went, I'm just staying at it. I says, it's a hobby. She went, all right. She says something about TikTok. I says, YouTube, it's YouTube based. There's some things going TikTok. Aye, so I was doing a bit of, I says, this fucking rain came on again. What's it like? So I was reading in the paper the day, you know what it says? I thought we were going to get a bit of sun the next few days or something. And we're like, oh, there's going to be a heat wave. Nobody says it was. Nobody fucking says it was going to be. This is the 27th of June. This is what? The 15th. So it's another 12 days or something, 30. I no bother, know what I mean? Ram it. Fuck. We'll just keep to the rain, fuck. You know what I mean? But so I ended up coming out, but I got out and I went to pay the sheriff court and get the 2 months for the plane. I had to plead guilty because I know what the lawyer says. I went down and a lawyer, Laura, Kiernan Law, what's it? Uddingston. Alright, Laura, big shout out. She's a good lawyer. Had Laura for a few years. And she's done great. She's getting to be practicing that as well. But back up at George Square. I got out on New Year's Eve and somebody in Duke Street says to me, why don't you go to a meeting and that? I'd been out a couple of months and Boy Davy for Duke Street and I went, right, fuck it, I went. I started lighting, I was back in my ma's staying and my ma's like, you're doing brilliant. I was jumping in buses and all that. I'd lost my licence and all that and I had to chase with the coppers and never stopped. I was going to drive into Tesco, at the door of Tesco and run out. And but I never get a chance to that. I was passing by the Shittleson Club, the juniors football team. I was fucking hell, it's going away around here, so fences. There's a count house out there again. So this chase, had my licence and all that, and the police ended up, long story cut short, I fucking rammed into a building, didn't I, at 1 o'clock in the morning, getting into Saturday or Sunday. Police were like that, I was like that, fucking went at this barrier. A guy ended up sort of chased with 5. Police motors kept turning round. Ended up it was about 5 of them. I went, for fuck's sake, why didn't I just stop? I only had 2 lager. And the says to us, I hit this building. I went brace for impact, but I did have my seatbelt on. And I was like that. And miraculously I threw the seatbelt out, and that happened. And I fucking jumped out and I tried to run. Next minute they both jumped on us, a big crowd. A big crowd of police. They're like, right, money. Went, oh, what's that? Blanks. So next week they're searching all the water. I think this what of drugs or guns or fucking knives or whatever. But fuck all. It's just me. You know what I mean? I was actually going to get something, you know what I mean? But I was on it. That time in the morning, Paul did say get a taxi. I went, I'll drive. And I went through an amber light and the fucking van started chasing me. But look at this rain, it's George Square again. And we'll go along here, because a couple of pictures are open to here. I saw the car hang. The police like that, how did you know stop? I says, because I don't like you. So I thought that was me back then, 9 years ago, you know what I mean? Bravado and all that again. So I got told to resit my test, that's how I've never done it, never bothered. And some buses or the subway or the train or whatever, you know what I mean? Or Ashley, she's got a car, so I need to drive. But I did get done for stealing her car. Look at them last year, the Range Rover. Fuck. I got a community service for that. That's it. So there's a place up there. Let's see it. The Alki Chemist. And see that place out there? That's quite popular. It's called the Flight Club. I think there's big groups in that. I've not been in it. But that's supposed to be alright. You know what I mean? I'm doing a wee video there now, mate. You want to just say hello on the video? What's your names?
Ben.
Brent.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How are you? Nice to meet you. What's your name?
Kyle.
Kyle. What's your name, mate?
Mickey.
Mickey, how you doing? I don't know if she's what, he's alright being in this?
I'm alright.
Where he's off to?
Up to Milton, up to the house.
Up to Milton, aye. Look at this night. I came out. Aye, on you go, mate. On you go.
Mickey,
On you go. I'm just, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing this video there. I've been walking about for about 40 minutes. Aye, on you go, mate.
Yeah, I'll take me.
On you go. There you go, mate. Is that alright? Right.
Nice to meet you. I was
no, nice one, mate. Nice one. So you just got up the road then?
up the road.
Right.
Look at.
Quiet night. You get it? Oh, this rain.
I was watching
Right.
the interview with...
Aye, on you go.
I liked your interview with James English.
Aye, aye. Alright, aye, that was 5 years ago. So it was.
Good interview.
You want another photo?
Do you want another photo?
Except we can show it never through. Right, lads.
There you go.
Right,
Have a
I'm
nice
getting off
night.
then. Right, lads, just take care then, right? Have a good night. There's the young trips. Got a 40 and that, I mean. Do you know what? See, people go like, oh, what do you say? Aye, but see if you say no to people, and they go, he's going to give us a 40 and all that. I'm not a football player for call like that, no, I mean, they're famous, they're infamous. But see if you say no to somebody, my opinion is, oh, they'll go like that, he's a bastard, you know what I mean? For kind knocking his back for a 40. So I just say aye, you know what I mean? So that's the way it goes. Aye, so I was going to all the CAs and all that, out for that sentence. This rain's worse than the other night. Fuck. You said, well, is it the sea only got in the rain, bro? I think I've been out for about 40 minutes now. And it wasn't raining when I came up. So I went a fair wee walk. So I went to the thing with CA and that. After 5 months, a lot of good people and that in there. Pal Jerry Nuts. The Godboy stayed in Prov Mill, a lot of people don't know. And I says to him, I was actually talking to Jerry the other night, I said, would you like to come on and we'll just have a wee talk? And he went, aye. So Jerry might pop up and a wee thing. We'll see what happens. So that was me. Went there and I went to the Ridgeway meeting on a Sunday and I came out. I was done about 5 months. I was doing great after everything. And I just went, what is this? What I want to do? This is 2016 for the rest of my life. And I just walked up with the Princess Bath. I get fucking steaming. Then I gave it another go. A couple of years ago. Lasted 7 months. But I'm doing it myself now. No, I mean, I'm not going to simmer with strength because fuck. I had a leg the other night, I just won. But it's when you get the trips and fucking all that stuff's about and all that, so I'm just trying to keep myself away from that. And but I'm the angel, I'm not saying that. And fuck, this rain. Aye, so I'm the angel, and rain is fucking bad. The other people move away, fuck. Aye, so the angel, and I'm not going to say I'm going to cry. I'm just saying it one day at a time. My starting to get good. Let's face it, not getting any younger. So that's me. I was going to say about Albert as well. I was going to say, going back and forward as I do, but hey ho, it's only a hobby, I'm not getting paid, so that's it. I like it, I lump it or whatever. But there has been a lot of good comments in the last couple of wee videos I've done the last week, and lots of people have been saying good stuff, so that's good. There was a lassie in the hospital when she made a comment in the last one. And then the walk and talk, and she went, well, it keeps me going, I'm in the hospital, so it makes somebody happy, or some of the young people try and reflect that you're in that path. So that's what it's all about. But back to Albert, as I say, we met up in Berlin. I was going for that jewellers in Carlisle, and Albert was going down to Wormwood Scrubs. So I was in for a few months in Durham, and I went to court and I got another 18 months for theft in a jeweller's. So I'm like, I was on this escapee risk because I had this 1 year passport, and Albert, he was going to, he says he was expecting 12 months or something. It wasn't a big charge either. Lo and behold, had the radio at the time, it was back in '83, and lo and behold, I only heard on the fucking radio. And I'm in Durham, fucking Bolton Flat and Patches. Albert Moffat from Glasgow has been charged with slashing this notorious fucking serial killer, Dennis Nielsen, who came from Aberdeenshire. He was an ex-cop and all that, but he was taking people back to his place. I think it was Muswell Hill in London, and he was just fucking doing them with a tie. Fucking, somebody says his last victim got away because it was a fucking clip on and trying to deal with. Anyway, I had to kill him with 10 or 12 people. So Albert went to the Old Bailey, but I jumped out of my bed and I went, Albert, this is fuck's sake. I can't believe I just left him a few months ago. So I was like, I wonder what's happening with him. So anyway, it turned out alright. I think Yami spoke about him. I think he says he met him, you know what I mean, in Brixton or something. But Albert had moved down to London for years, so he went to the Old Bailey, and he's trying to accost them and all that, made moves towards him and all that, so Albert was just defending himself. I think he gave him some fucking mouth, but you know what I mean? And to Nielsen's credit, if I can say that, he never stuck him in. I think he just stared Albert out, put him into the box. But how could he stick him in? Fuck, he's killed 12 people. So that was Albert. Didn't show Albert for years and years, and somebody says to me a couple of years ago, they says, your pal Albert, I think he even sent me his wee mask card thing, says Albert died. I think it was 2 years ago, and I remember saying something about Albert before, and a daughter I think he'd never met her, she was in one of the comments in the videos and saying, oh, she met my dad and all that, and I think she never met him. No, I mean, he was down in London, nobody saw him for years. So that was the story of Albert. Two wolves in sheep's clothing in 1982, you know what I mean, getting the neck. Fuck. So, what else was I going to say? The World Cup, Scotland. Oh, the hype was up and all that. I watched it with the Waynes and the missus, and it was a shambolic performance. But saying that, Scotland didn't really come out, and I think they were all defending all the time. But saying that, Germany are a quality team and they're going to be hard to beat. But I believe that Scotland are going to do great in the next two games. I still think they're going to qualify. Go Scotland. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else I was going to say. You know what I mean? Aye, when I was in the wee castle thing, I've still got one of the nicking sheets. It's one of the things you put in report for having that. So I kept a lot of documents in the nicking that. If you're on report in front of the governor, you get this sheet. So it was a Casio. Somebody in one of the comments says a Casio watch. No mate, it was actually a Casio TV. It was a Casio TV 400. That was the name of it, and that was back in '94, and it was February '95. I looked at it the day I went to get the governor. So the governor gave me 3 days remission. That's 3 days added onto my time, but it didn't make that much of a difference for since I was then. And 14 days no canteen, so couldn't go and buy fucking Mars bars or whatever, food in the canteen, and 14 days loss of earnings, about £7 a week. In the nick, it goes a long way. So I think that's us wrapped up for the night, and look at me, fucking hell. So say goodbye to Glasgow. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday night. Okay, right, bye. Bye.